Are you making a trip to Denver soon? Are you thinking about moving here? Do you live here and you're just thinking about a few creative things to do? Need some recommendations? Well, I'm here to help. Today we're going to talk about 5 things you've got to do when you're in the Mile High City. Before we dive into it, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time we come out with new content, like the video, make sure to comment, and I will make sure to reply to every comment. Also, share this with a friend. All right, let's dive into it. So, some people still have this idea that Denver is this small city, podunk town or something like that. That's an old idea. Most of us know that Denver for the last decade has been growing and growing and growing and growing, and really is right in the middle of the US and attracts a lot of tourism, and there are a lot of great things to do here in Denver, so let's check them out. Goes without saying, Denver is an excellent sports town. The whole state of Colorado really is fanatical about sports. We've got the Nuggets, we've got the Rockies, we've got the Broncos, we've got the Stanley Cup champions, the Colorado Avalanche, right here in Denver. So there are a ton of fans, and since we don't have this sort of breakup that many states have, like California and New York, to name a few, have several teams, and sometimes like Chicago, you have the Cubs and the White Sox in the same city. Here in Denver, people are crazy about their sports, so make sure you get to a game or two if you're here in Denver or if you live in Denver. All the sports venues in Denver are excellent. Mile High Stadium, Coors Field, and Ball Arena are all great. Right now, the Rockies aren't doing so hot, so tickets to a game are very, very, very inexpensive, starting as low as $10 after fees. And the stadium's awesome, not to mention there's tons of stuff to do around it. Cherry Cricket's right there, so you can get arguably the best burger in Denver, pretty much right across the street from Coors Field. Coors Field is a really lovely stadium that's nicely embedded into the downtown area, and it's got a lot of nice pavilions. It's got a lot of great drink and food options that aren't terribly expensive compared to other stadiums in the US. Of course, there's the Broncos. I think that in Denver, the Broncos are probably the biggest team. I'm not a huge football fan, pardon me for saying so. I pretty much focus on baseball and hockey. Those are my sports. But Mile High Stadium, great stadium, great place to catch a game. So check that out if you're here in Denver, or if you live in Denver, or if you're new to Denver. There's always a reason to go to a Broncos game. And there's tons of tailgating in the parking lot, so make sure you're checking the rules. I think there's certain areas where tailgating is designated. I'm not totally sure, since I don't really go to football games, what the rules are regarding that, but be sure to check. Also, Nuggets games. I hear that the Nuggets are pretty good. Can't comment on ticket prices, as I'm not a basketball fan, so I don't really know, but a lot of people have excellent times at Nuggets games, so check that out. And then lastly, how could we not mention our Colorado Avalanche Stanley Cup champions? Tickets at Ball Arena for Avalanche games are pretty pricey. I think nosebleeds start at around $50, but if you want to watch the best team, the best NHL team in the league, you're going to have to pay the price. Alrighty, so let's move on here. Next thing you've got to be sure to check out in Denver is, of course, the greatest music venue on the planet, Red Rocks Amphitheater. Now, while I highly suggest that you go to a concert there, maybe you're in town and an artist of your choice isn't playing, you don't like the the options necessarily. Well, good news is that Red Rocks is not just a place for concerts. You can also hike around the park there. You can also do yoga on the rocks, they call it. Very, very fun, very relaxing. And you can just do all kinds of exercises there. We constantly see people running up and down the bleachers there and around the amphitheater, etc. So whether or not you are going to see a concert, Red Rocks is still a very, very cool place to go. From the amphitheater itself, you have a great view into downtown Denver. So make sure, whether or not you're catching your favorite musician there or not, Red Rocks is a must-see. A lesser known fact about Denver is that it has tons of world-class museums from art, history. There are a lot of historic homes here in Denver as well. So be sure to check it out. You could probably spend a whole day at the various museums around Denver, and a lot of them offer free days. So be sure to check that out by Googling Denver free days or something like that. I'll try to include I'll include a link down in the comments so you can check out all the free days Denver has to offer. But Denver has something around 47 museums, so be sure to check them out. And just to name a few, there are the Nature and Science Museum, Denver Art Museum, the Denver Museum of Contemporary Art, Wings Over the Rockies, which is an aviation museum, the Molly Brown House, which is a historic home of Molly Brown, who was a survivor of the Titanic. But the list goes on and on and on, so be sure to Google the museums in Denver, because there are a ton of them, and just go to a couple that pique your interest. A great city for museums. Before we move on to the final two, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I come out with new content. Give me a thumbs up for this video. Be sure to write in the comments. I will reply to every single comment, and share this video with a friend. And be sure to stick with me to the very end here, because I will give you a special gift that you are not going to want to miss. Often rated by travel publications as the #1 thing you need to do when you're in Denver, a Stranahan's Distillery tour. So if you're into spirits and you're into whiskey, and honestly, even if you're not, it's very, very interesting to go check out the distilling process, and you'll see all the equipment they use to make whiskey. And in addition, you'll get to taste 4 expressions of the whiskey made right there on premise. Now, here's your gift if you're still with me. If you'd like to take a free tour at Stranahan's Distillery, comment or DM me, and I will give you a special code for a free tour that's good for up to 10 people, and you can book it online yourself, but be sure to comment or DM me for that free code. Lastly, Meow Wolf. I don't even know what to say about Meow Wolf. It is bonkers, it is crazy, it is weird, it is so much fun. When you step into Meow Wolf, it is like transporting yourself into another world. Meow Wolf is a company that was started by creatives and artists based in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And Meow Wolf is just this psychedelic, interactive art experience with 4 stories. I don't know how big it is, but it is massive. Over 70 art installations, and they only have locations in Denver, Las Vegas, and Santa Fe, New Mexico. In Las Vegas, they have what's called the Omega Mart. In Santa Fe, they have the House of Eternal Return. And here in Denver, we have the Convergence Station. And when you go in this place, it is crazy. They have all these storytellers there that kind of guide you on this journey. They have this quest sort of thing that you do. I mean, you can spend hours and hours in this place, so plan on doing so. Last time I checked, tickets were about $45. Well worth it. This place is like nothing I have ever seen, and there's only 3 places in the United States you can get a similar experience. and they're all unique. So be sure to check out Meow Wolf when in Denver. Now, I love making content like this, but what I love doing most is helping people along their real estate journey buy, sell, invest, or relocate. So if you are looking to do any of those things, I'd love to apply for the job. I'd love to be your realtor. So please shoot me a text, an email, or give me a call. I will answer. It'll be me on the other end of that phone. And let's get started. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel. Make sure to hit that notification bell so that you're alerted every time I come out with new content. Please comment, engage with me. I will respond, and be sure to share this with a friend. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.